the incel men on the internet gonna realize that pandering isn't attractive? Like, no woman is gonna find a man talking down on another man to boost himself up attractive. Like, guys will literally get on the internet and be like, men suck, periods. Like it's clearly performative, and anyone with a brain can see it.
It's a bunch of grown men celebrating a black woman being sentenced 90 days in jail, 10 years probation, 10 years off the internet, and paying $42,000 back. We ain't even gonna get into the constitutionality of harsh and unusual punishment because she does.
Shut up, bitch! Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, it's been brought to my attention by a lot of you guys that watch me that there is a new panda bear on the rise. He goes by the name of Conscious Lee. Never heard of this guy up until there was all this uproar about him defending Rhoda Osmond, aka Miss Brick Lady, and supposedly he's getting roasted on the internet hard for this shit because he tried to apologize for being wrong, but then turned around and ended up being like a half-hearted apology because he was still like on her side, so to speak. So no surprise there. So that right there lets you know he's pandering for sure. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
It's a bunch of grown men celebrating a black woman being sentenced 90 days in jail, 10 years probation, 10 years off the internet, and paying $42,000 back. We ain't even gonna get into the constitutionality of harsh and unusual punishment because she got everything she deserves. That's how a lot of y'all feel. I live in Texas, born and raised in this state.
She did, nigga.
I got people in my family that got 10 years probation. They was on the run for 7 years, and they got charged with vehicular assault. They got 10 years probation. No jail time. You feel me?
You snitching on your people?
Y'all hatred for this woman right here and being like, look at her, I told you. Look at him, I told you. Y'all ignoring the harsh and unusual punishment or the extrajudicial of the system, of the sentences, because, hey, you believe that's what it is. But anti-intellectualism make it where you're going to fight the way in which you're perpetuating the power of the system to over-sentence. This is what it is, man. You can acknowledge motherfucker did a crime and be like, the time don't fit the shit. You feel me? But because y'all want to engage in this unethical, these hoes be lying, and any nigga that believe these hoes be lying, fuck them niggas too. Listen, man, we come from different frameworks of value.
My nigga, unconsciously, all you had to do was say, I fucked up. I was on the wrong side of shit. Because that shit you got pinned in your page, that ain't no fucking apology, nigga. What are you talking about? You still trying to twist and turn this to pander. Y'all over sentencing over a black woman. Nigga, she got 90 days in jail. She barely touching that motherfucker. So I feel like the bill fit the crime because she can't get her ass on social media for 10 years. You know, the place where because she ran other scams through social media too. That's the part you leaving out, my nigga. She been scamming. When she faked getting assaulted the other 2, 3, 4, 5 times and made GoFundMe's, and then her people around her came out and said she was lying, and you still stood 10 on that dumbass shit, nigga. That's why motherfuckers is on your ass. The perpetual legend of the isosceles triangle reticulates in the brain, and y'all niggas anti-intellect. Shut the fuck up. Just because you use words that most of your followers don't understand, nigga, I'm not stupid. You just saying shit. It's a big ass fucking word salad, a bumba jumba lumber. That's all. Shut the fuck up. Because what about black women like celebrity? You know, Daphne, the queen of accountability, the one who was on Daphne ass from day one. And you was up again and you made videos coming at Daphne, saying she was a liar, bringing up all other type of shit about her to get people to attack her and discredit her. You did that too. Oh, but did you make a video apologizing, Miss Daphne? Huh? A black woman? You know, the protector that you say you are? Nigga, you see, that's the problem. This scam you've been running, this pander shit is running out. See, because even when you was wrong back then and motherfuckers gave you an opportunity, you still had to pander. You still had to find a way to make money off the backs of black women. That's what you do. That's what you do. See, but now your pockets is getting affected and you don't went so deep into the Panda River, you can't get out. You're drowning in the motherfucker. So you got to go with the sinking ship. I get it, bro. I get it. But you look like a fucking clown. Plum fool. See, but this is what happens when you pander. Not tell the truth, not speak fairly or equally on both sides, but when you pander and you get caught up in the wrong shit and you need this shit to fill your pockets, you can't go back. You can't go back. And it just makes this picture here make 100 times more sense.
Well, I don't know who that guy was at the end. If y'all know who that was, as far as that picture making sense, let me know and let us know in the comments, because I have no idea who that is. However, I gotta say, bro, this brother is coming across like he could be a Dr. Umar disciple. I mean, yo, dead ass, bro. Like, and I'm sorry, I guess his name is Unconsciously. I thought it was conscious. Anyway, so, oh man, I'm like roasting him on purpose and then on accident at the same time. But anyway, yeah, this dude is strange, in my personal opinion. The unnecessary use of big words, it kind of comes off very forced and cringe, and then the walking back and forth and like, bro, like, are you shooting content or making a music video? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, it was just literally a bunch of word salad, a bunch of bim babble, fim flam. Like, dude, what are you talking about? And over sentenced? Are we being serious right now? Let me know in the comments if y'all think she was over sentenced or not, because I think it was pretty fair given the crime. I think the punishment fit the crime for sure. 90 days in jail ain't shit. She's literally gonna be out in about less than 2.5 months, because she got locked up on the 26th, I believe, last month, and she's supposed to get out January 26th. So she's literally got like 2 months and less than 2 months and 2 weeks left. Dude, okay. So she's gonna spend Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's in jail, unfortunately. Hey, this is coming from somebody who had to do the same thing, as well as spend my birthday, so you ain't gonna get no sympathy over here. But at the end of the day, 90 days is just 90 days. That ain't shit. She'll be okay. If anything, it's the 10 years of not being on social media and doing what she's been doing is probably what's going to bother her even more. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
I want to apologize for being defensive and not being brutally honest and acknowledging too.
Bro, let me keep it a buck with you, bro. We don't want to hear that half-ass apology, bro. Bro, your apology was still fucking gaslit, bro. Listen, bro. She didn't get hit, bro. If she got hit, she hit herself, bro. She lied about the whole thing. Everything that I said when I had to block your goof ass, everything that I said, I was right. I was right, bro. I was right. You tried to say that I was wrong. I was right. Yeah. I remember I came under your post and we had a back and forth, and I told you I was right. I was right, bro. See? Just say you was wrong, bro. We don't want to hear all that other shit, bro. We don't want to hear you, hey, I'm sorry for my narcissistic and blah, blah. That's bullshit. All that's bullshit. Just say I was wrong. That's all you got to say. We don't want to hear nothing else, bro. I was wrong. Why is it just hard for you to say you was wrong, bro? This funny as fuck. Why you just can't say you was wrong, bro? Just say you was wrong.
told you. Look at him, I told you. Y'all ignoring the harsh and unusual punishment or the extrajudicial of the system, of the sentences, because, hey, you believe that's what it is.
She was sentenced to 90 days in jail for scamming, had to pay back the money that she scammed out of kind-hearted individuals, and can't use the internet for 10 years. A tool that she used to scam niggas. Not even the internet, social media. Where is the harsh punishment? I blocked this nigga back in the pandemic when he said, you're transphobic if you don't want to get married and have a relationship with a trans individual. He generally just be talking that bullshit.
Oh, okay. So when I said this ninja was weird, I wasn't too far off. When did it ever come to your mind that that made any sense whatsoever? And the fact that he, like the brother, when other brother said, having such a hard time just saying, you know what, I was wrong. Oh man, it goes to show you more and more who he's really pandering to. The lack of accountability. Yeah, we all know who struggle with that. But yeah, to sit over here and say that I always thought this was stupid. You're transphobic if you're a heterosexual man that won't date or hook up with a trans. That is some of the most dumbest shit. Is rainbow community, man. Y'all need to tighten up. Because this shit is getting out of here. Y'all ain't making no sense either.
Yeah. The first thing is disproportionality. Right now, a lot of us have been talking about what is a proportionate response.
Oh, here we go. Some of y'all called him Oswald Bates in the comments. If any of y'all watching Living Color, you know who that is. Indubitably, I think the apostrophe or the posthumous claims of Olin Douglas upon a set upon, nay, I say a beset upon Rhoda Osmond, and her brick face layeth beyond the cosmos. If you understand what I'm saying, layeth beyond the cosmos. The truth lieth beneath the fact, and therefore, if somebody is therefore assaulted, you must then there take what lieth beneath the surface of the hypotenuse, and then you can redirect and laterally bind how many moving infractions you may have here. The conscious league.
Or what happened. And what we know when it comes to other ways and instances, we know that if I mush you in your head and you sucker punch me, we understand that being a disproportionate response, right? So for me, it's thinking about it. Even if you feel like this woman hit him first, a grown man hit a woman with a object, and now because y'all feel like he hit her first, this is the aha gotcha. The second thing I say is this: a lot of the people that don't like me, that's in that community or that community, specifically when it comes to this issue, the reason why one of the issues is that y'all don't like my advocacy when it comes to trans women, and you usually try to sensationalize men and women's sports. And
what? What is this dude talking about? No, people don't like you because they feel you're being dishonest. They feel every time you come on camera, you are performing and you are saying things that pander. I know, I'm sure you've heard that word, that pander to a specific audience on TikTok. And a lot of times that is why people respond to you the way they do. You know, like, let me speak to you honestly and just tell you if nobody else is willing to tell you. Especially in a moment like this, because the Brick Lady is a perfect example of where we have a conscious Lee coming in and saying something that appeases or lets women feel somehow less accountable, or lets Ro feel less accountable, really, that she didn't do anything, and lets and indicts the men around you, which is sort of traitorous if you think about it. You know, like, what part of Conscious Lee's advocacy actually advocates for black men specifically? This is the problem here.
the fact y'all still lying on this woman blows my mind. Do y'all think a falsified government document will be circulated on the internet and this woman not be taken to jail?
A few months later. Y'all remember the girl that got on live and got on the internet and said that she had been hit with a brick in her face, and all women came to rally for her, including me. Yes, I can admit I rallied for her. Well, baby, she has been found guilty. Guilty as hell.
This Wednesday, a jury found Rhoda guilty of theft. She was sentenced to 10 years of probation, and if she violates the conditions of the probation, she could serve up to 10 years in prison. The conditions of her probation are kind of awesome. The conditions start off pretty normal. She'll do 90 days in jail, undergo some inpatient substance abuse treatment, and pay full restitution of the $42,302. But the cherry on top is she's banned from social media for the next decade.
Lee, when are you gonna apologize because that little heifer was scamming? I told you she was scamming.
I also said in the video I did before that is whoever the guy was that did this to her deserves whatever he gets, while at the same time we need to be cautious and make sure we get all the information. Because if there's camera footage or if someone recorded that night and it comes out that the story that she gave is not what will be shown on future video, then I think that's something people need to take into consideration.
Then you have folks who are just kind of like dancing on the line of saying, like, I don't condone her getting hit in the face with a brick, but I think we need more information. What more information do you need to know? I feel like this is a common thing that people do whenever Black women articulate violence that is perpetuated by them, by anyone.
Well, baby, she has been found guilty. Guilty as hell.
And then this really the part that had me scratching my ass. TikTokers provide police information on Osman false claims past alleged scams. During the investigation, detectives said they received call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osman was conducting a scam because similar situation happened in Minneapolis in 2020. Daphne Sutton, the queen of accountability that literally made about 30, you know what I'm saying, it's exaggeration. I say probably like 10 to 15 different Twitter videos about her calling Houston law enforcement and saying, hey, Ro, yeah, she's scamming. Queen of accountability. I want to apologize for being defensive and not being brutally honest. Yes, Ro lied about how she was hit and what happened when she was hit.
Gotcha, bitch.
The conscious Lee, he was real big on co-signing this woman's bogus narrative, and the conscious Lee was denigrating Black society and Black men, and now he's still splaining. Yeah, the sister Daphne, I think he was saying something greasy about her, the sister who exposed all this stuff. So the conscious Lee dude, this is the king of plebiscite babblers. Let me play a clip of this dude. It's one of these dumb smart Negroes who thinks they're real smart. They think they're smarter than what they are. Hold on one second. Let me, All right, hold on one second. Let me play the clip of him plebiscite babbling. Where we at? Hold on. All right, right here. Listen to this. Listen to his babbling. He's still trying to explain even after all the evidence came out.
Woman known as Brick Lady charged in Houston after being accused of making the whole thing up, raising $42,000. So nobody read the article though, huh? Consciously, when are you gonna apologize because that little heifer was scamming? I told you she was scamming, she was lying. When you gonna apologize? The apology better be as loud as support for her too. And before we even get into what the article proves and disproves, let's state the obvious. A lot of y'all don't have as much hope and legitimacy into the system or the legal process until it's about disproving support of a Black woman. Then all of a sudden, y'all become legal advocates, because just a couple of days ago, y'all was all about Martin Luther Majors being a victim of the system because his victim lied about the details in which how it happened. The article proves.
What kind of weak correlation was that? Well, that he thought he ate. That was a weak ass correlation right there. Now here we go.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Tariq on this one, cause to be honest with you, he kind of lost my attention halfway through whatever the hell he was talking about. Just like, bro, you just babble, bro. But because you pandering to a certain audience, bro, they gonna listen to you and act like you making sense just because you're telling them what Like, because as long as you defending the sisterhood, you good. Y'all let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.